sleeping a little bit, know that when we're sleeping is when our body's actually producing collagen, which we'll talk about later. But when you put this on, you all of a sudden, if you have tension in your shoulders, if you're saying, you know what, Liz, I wake up in the middle of the night, I've gone through menopause, I get the hot flashes, all these different things, wait until you try this. Now, what I will say, do not use it in the morning. We're using it right now just to show you.
I'm like a little scared to use it right now because I also got 5 hours of sleep and I don't want to, I still have to get home.
Yeah, well, the beauty editors are all saying, you know, don't bomb and drive. So I would not recommend using this in the morning and then going out to work. Not a good idea. I would say definitely at night. I keep one in the bathroom, so I put it, layer it on, and then when I get in bed, I massage it into my feet. It is, so if you're the person that does wake up in the middle of the night, just wait. Because even if you wake up, you go right back to sleep because that complex, it's like.
But I don't even wake up anymore, which I've always woken up, as I said, 3:33 a.m. at least till 4:35. That's why I have to sleep late, because I have to make up for that time. So everybody knows, my friends, family, do not call me before 9 because I have to make up the rest of my sleep. We have to get our sleep.
And you're getting your life back. You get the rest of your day back as well. You need to grab this. I need to give you an update really quickly. I couldn't believe it when Kyle, my producer, just said it in my ear. How many do we have left in auto ship? I have only 90 left in auto ship now. So once it's gone, once we sell out of auto ship, that's it. I only have 2,000 total available. And when could we even get this back in stock, Liz? I know this is another one that's difficult to get it back in stock.
Probably June.
Probably June as well. So I say, hey, lock it in. Instead of $44 today, you're getting it for $24.95. If you click auto ship, you'll continue to receive it. So that way, when we do sell out of single ship, you're guaranteed. It's like reserving it to get it as often as you choose that you want to get it at that $24.95 price. If you want to try it, because again, you're like, okay, I've tried all of the sleepy time teas, I've tried supplements, nothing is helping me get a good night's sleep. I just want something that is going to give that to me, but then also at the same time, give me all of the anti-aging benefits. Get this home for a flex payment of $4.99. $4.99 in free shipping and handling. You have 30 nights of sleep to see if it does that for you. And then also 30 days to see if it gives you this in a before and after.
Exactly. And so again, you are going to love it because it's clinically proven to lift and really address sagging skin while you sleep. You know, there's such a thing as beauty sleep for a reason, because at night while you're sleeping is the only time of day that our body produces collagen. So to have something that has retinol, Sepilift, Feminage, ingredients that are clinically proven to tighten the skin, you're going to fall in love with it, because you're going to wake up, you're going to look in the mirror, and we love what we visually see when we look in the mirror and we say, wow, my skin is firmer and tighter. But I think the reason for this product, I think the reason you're going to fall in love with it, the reason you're going to want it absolutely everywhere. Actually, I don't know if I told you, Rebecca, but mine, I broke off the top, and it's the first product in my life I've actually cut open the tube.
Because you just like wanted to get every little drop out of it.
Every little drop, because once you use this, you will not want to be without this product, and you don't need to use a lot. Even again, I know
it's pretty rich.
That's my style. Sorry. Because it feels so good. And the fragrance, I mean, we don't talk about it, but it's really a beautiful fragrance.
It's very calming, it's very relaxing, and you know, it calms you, but then again, you've also got this complex of melatonin, valerian root, chamomile, and magnesium.
Liz, I don't want to cut you off. I'm sold out of auto ship. I am sold out of auto ship, so this is it. This is your last opportunity. I say, hey, stock up at that $24.95 price, because we're gonna sell out of the single ship. We just sold out of our auto ship. Almost 10,000 already spoken for. How many? Fewer than 2,000 now in single ship. If I wanna stock up, because I can't get auto ship now, Liz, unopened, how long is it gonna last me if I wanna get maybe 2 or 3?
3 years.
Perfect. Get this home. You have 30 days to see the difference. $4.99 gets it home on a flex payment, free shipping and handling. 30 days to see not only the anti-aging clinically tested benefits to tighter, smoother, lifted skin, but then that self-care moment that you're going to look forward to your nighttime routine. This is sitting on your end table. Honestly, I can't wait to use it tonight. It's going to sit on your end table right here. I have a day off tomorrow, so unless the babies are going to wake me up, which they might, this is going to help you. Truly, we've heard it from Donna Kay. You read it in the review. use help you get that night's sleep because of that magnesium, because of the valerian root, the chamomile. It's an experience, and it's so nice and rich, so you can use just a little bit or do like Donna Kay and put it all over your body, because guess what? You're getting this massive size. Again, Liz, look at these results.
I know. It's exciting because, you know, when you think about collagen at night and what our body goes through at night and producing collagen, you want to have the heavy hitters. So this is the heavy hitters. You've got your retinol, Sepilift, and Feminage that are going to work to tighten up that loose, sagging skin for your neck all the way down to your toes. But again, you're gonna love what you see when you wake up in the morning, but you're also gonna love how you feel. You know, and again, I know we are all visual people, but to have something that makes you feel so incredible the next morning, you don't feel tired, you don't feel groggy, you actually will say, wow,
Like
I'm excited to get out of bed.
Yes.
The reason I'm not putting it on myself right now is because
I'm putting it on my hands and I'm a little scared.
Right,
I'm like, this might be dangerous.
Don't use it in the morning. I would definitely say you want to use it at night. And when you read the beauty editors talking about, you know, not balming and driving, they're exactly right, which is the reason why if this was an evening show, I'd be putting it on right now, but it's not, so I'm not. So you want to use it at night. It relaxes you. You feel it going to work. Again, you will love the tightening that we ran with our clinicals. You're going to love all that. But because of the chamomile, the melatonin, the valerian root, the complex. What I love that my chemist did is that she did something that is so different. You know, she created a complex for a purpose. You know, I think a lot of times you buy a beauty product and you go, okay, well, it has that ingredient in it. It's going to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. She actually created this for one specific reason, is to help you have the best night's sleep. You know, you think to yourself, what would you pay for a good night's sleep? And she created this complex that actually works. You know, it isn't just like, oh, I put a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's a complex that has melatonin, valerian root, chamomile, magnesium chloride, ingredients that are time released into the skin throughout the night. And we know that our body's our largest organ. Number one, you want to use clean beauty. But number two, you're going to get such incredible results and wake up so refreshed.
You know what I love about it too? First of all, it is that experience, but I don't know about you. Some of those ingredients, like the valerian root and the melatonin, a lot of that is in a tea. And I don't want to be drinking a tea before I go to bed, because then I have to wake up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom. So you really gave us everything we could possibly need for the best night's sleep. But Liz, you never stop there. You're like, I need to give them anti-aging at the same time. I'm going to give them a burst of hydration that we all want from the body lotions and butters that we're putting on our body. So you're literally getting the best of both worlds. The hydration, the anti-aging, and then the potent magnesium chloride, that valerian root, that melatonin, that lovely lavender and eucalyptus to smell like a spa that you look forward to putting all over your body at night, because it's just that spa-like experience to just put you to sleep. So hurry up on this. We already sold out of auto ship during this presentation. Now I'm down to fewer than 1,000. I do not want you to miss out on this, because already 10,466 have been spoken for. Once we sell out, we can't get it back for months. So if you missed out on auto ship, I suggest, because instead of it being $44, we dropped it down to $24.95, maybe grab 2 today. And we have 5 flex that I think only goes on for another day. So that's about $4.99 on a flex payment with free shipping and handling to get it home. You have 30 days, 30 nights of sleep to see a difference. And if you don't, send it right back to us. But if you don't grab it now, you probably won't make it past another hour, Liz, before it's completely sold out. 1,300. That's it. I thought it was fewer than 1,300. That's it.
And know that it's not your fault. You know, as we get older, over 70% of us, when we hit the pillow, cannot sleep more than 6 hours, which accelerates the aging process. We want to sleep, not just because of sleep, but because of the fact that it's when our body repairs itself, right? And when you think about sleeping less than 6 hours, and what that's doing is accelerating the aging process by about 20%, which was what we don't want. So to have something that isn't a 5-step system, you're going to look in the mirror and you're going to say when you wake up in the morning, wow, it's firming and tightening my loose, crepey skin. I love the way my body looks. But you are going to love how you feel. You know, if you are like so many as we get older, sleep is so difficult. You know, you're actually, when you hit the pillow, is usually the worst when it comes to even stress levels, because when you hit the pillow is when you start thinking about different things, your to-do list, what you did today, what you're doing tomorrow. It naturally happens to all of us, but it just gets worse as you get older. So then you start grabbing for things like a music box or a weighted, and nothing's wrong with all these different gadgets, but to have something that's so simple. It's a balm that you just put it on, massage it onto your arms, even if you didn't even do the bottom half of your body. You just put it on your arms, your neck, your décolleté. You instantly just feel that, you feel it going to work. You know, where I think, again,
It feels yummy. I mean, and
it's like
really,
a cocoon.
And look, it's so soft. I told you I had one of the models I was waiting to come on, and she said, "Let me just feel your arm," and then she wouldn't. I said, "Okay, that's enough. Like, okay, it feels really
It's so
good."
buttery soft. You're not going to be able to keep your partner off of you. It leaves this most listen, it's replacing your favorite body lotion butter. Then it's also your anti-ager for your entire body that you would normally get in a face cream. Then you're getting the benefit that we created this for that very reason, the sleep, right? The valerian, the melatonin. Hold on, Kyle's giving me an update. Okay. 4-minute clocker sellout, 1,100 left. That's it. We already sold out of auto ship. In this presentation alone, it's gone. This is your opportunity to grab it and even stock up, because you're not going to see it again until the summer, until June. That's how long it takes to be able to formulate this and make it and get it back in stock for you. So if you are looking forward to an incredible night's sleep. Again, I can't make any claims, but we have heard it straight from Donna Kay. You can read it in the reviews yourself. Magnesium, valerian root. These are ingredients and things we've seen in teas, in supplements. To be able to get this in a body cream while also getting the skin tightening that's been clinically proven at the same time, put this all over your body. Do you want to make it a system? You could do what Donna Kay does. Have it both on your nightstand. This and your magic cream, the pain cream.
Yes, for arthritis.
Put that on first, then layer this on top, and I mean, my goodness.
Yes.
Ready for sleep.
Yes.
Perfect. I mean, the first time I really get 9 hours. I mean, I haven't had 9 hours sleep since probably before I had children. So it's been a long time.
Like, that sounds
Needless
so
to
nice.
say.
And you know what's so nice is that you're just putting this on. So it isn't, you know, I've got to take this and do this and roll twice and twist over and no. You just put this on, and while you're actually massaging it in, it's funny, quick funny story. There was a beauty editor that said, come on, no, I've tried this, I've tried that. I went to a spa resort and they did all these different things. And I said, well, you know what? Just try it, let me know what you think. So she wrote to me and said, Liz, by the time I was putting it on my other foot, I don't remember anything.
Stop it. It's like that medicine I used to take when I was sick and like you just knock out. But it's not good for you because then you wake up woozy. No, I mean, that's not a claim. That's just my personal experience. But you're not getting anti-aging benefits. You're getting an incredible night's sleep. But it really speaks to how concentrated that valerian root is, the chamomile, the melatonin, the magnesium, the mineral salts, and then you're getting these anti-aging, tightening, skin firming benefits at the same time.
It is. It's just like you went to a spa, you had all these treatments, then you had the best night's sleep, but you're getting it in one tube. So if you're someone that says, yes, I have sagging skin, is it clinically proven to really address that loose sagging skin by lifting, firming, and tightening? Absolutely. But the other part of this product is how it makes you feel. Because again, remember, our body's our largest organ. Number one, you want clean beauty. But number two, you're using something that is just so incredible for us, that is doing it the natural way by getting it through the skin versus doing it other different ways.
Liz,
it's incredible.
Do you see this counter right here? This is all that I have left, and it's flying. 849 and continues to go down. We have over 115 brand new customers, so thank you for joining us. This is Nakery Beauty. It is an award-winning clean beauty brand here at HSN, and let me tell you, Liz not only gives us anti-aging, clinically tested products, but she takes it up a notch. She wants you to get the best night's sleep of your life. She wants you to feel better from the inside out, and so that's what you're seeing really in this Skin Recovery R&R Night Body Balm, infused with magnesium, valerian root, retinol, so you're getting all the anti-aging benefits, you're getting the hydrators, but you're getting these potent ingredients that really help you relax and just go to sleep and enjoy it. On top of that, you're getting 5 flex. So to be able to even try this product for $4.99, and you have 30 days to do so, we give you that. This is free shipping and handling to get home. $4.99 gets it home on a flex payment. And you have the ability to try this out truly for 30 nights. And if you don't see a difference, which I think you're gonna see it in the first night, you can send it back to us. But we already sold out of auto ship. We're now down to only 752 or sell out. I mean, we're gonna just keep talking about it because it's gonna be gone.
Okay, quickly. So again, here's what you're gonna love: Sepilift, retinol, feminage, ingredients that really address that loose, crepey skin as we get older, especially if you've gone through menopause. The other part of this is that complex of melatonin, valerian root, and chamomile. What I do wanna quickly mention before they're gone is think about people in your life. You know, whether it's your mom, your husband, your best friend that is struggling. Imagine giving them this, giving them something that they visually will say, wow, my skin looks great, but actually makes them feel a certain way is priceless.
Oh,
you know?
you can't put that's the thing, you can't put a price tag on it, and you're getting so many solutions in one tube. It's really like your beauty sleep in a tube. You know what's crazy? And I saw this, and I've been reading it with different research, but they say if you can't get a good night's sleep, do not get up early to work out. You're actually getting better health benefits by sleeping in and getting the right amount of sleep. That's how wild it is, how important it is to get a good night's sleep.
Right. And it gets harder as you get older.
Right.
You know, which is interesting because you would think, well, maybe you're retired, maybe you're this, that you should sleep better, which no, you actually sleep worse, right?
I'm proof about, that's why I say 9 o'clock, I have to make, you have to get the sleep. It's absolutely, because your whole day is ruined. If you don't, you're just waiting to go back to bed.
Right.
The whole
'cause
day.
You're thinking about
when can I sleep?
Well, you're gonna look forward to it when you've got this sitting on your nightstand. And honestly, I said it earlier, but I wanna cocktail it with the Skin Recovery Pain Cream, because if you deal with the muscle aches and pains, the arthritis as well, the best thing you can have is putting this all over that. Maybe you've got restless leg syndrome and you deal with cramping. Maybe you carry all of that tension in your shoulders. We're now down to how many? 2,300, no auto ship available because we do this in small batch. We're not able to bring this one back again until June if it sells out. So hurry up. This addresses, again, the pain in your shoulders, your neck, the arthritis that you're dealing with. It is OTC, $4.99 on Flex to get home. Cocktail that with the R&R cream. I mean, you're gonna love hopping in bed.
You are.
Right?
Yes, because pain wakes us up when we're trying to sleep.
Exactly. So these two together, grab it. You're gonna see the difference. You have 30 days to do so, by the way. So take advantage of that 5 Flex, get it home, start using it. You're never gonna go back once you grab it. Okay, so another product that I'm actually really excited to bring to you, because if you haven't done your research, the skin down there, ladies, is completely different than the rest of the skin on your body. If you didn't know already, there are all kinds of different washes out there, but they're full of chemicals and yuckies. It is so important, and I love that Liz decided to create this. In Clean Beauty, she is giving us a moisturizer, because many of us, as we get older, and I'm learning about this, but as our hormones completely dip, we lose that moisturization, that hydration. It becomes itchy and uncomfortable to go throughout the day. So Liz created this Pure Refresh Intimate Moisturizer. It's on sale right now, $3.99 to get home, but put just a pump or two of this on, go about your day as if you're not dealing with all the effects of menopause and hormones and all of that we deal with. So, Liz, I know you got this clinically tested because, yes, you know that it works, but you wanted to make sure that with a third party that it does what it says. And they found with instruments that it optimized the skin's own moisture barrier and the hydration. So, you need to grab it, because I don't know about you, very hard to find a product out there when you look at the ingredient list and you read what you're putting down there. It's actually a little scary.
It is. And you're probably wondering, wait a second, we're just talking about sleep, then we went to pain, and now we're talking about down there. So this is intimate care. Again, it came out of a focus group where here's what happens. When you go through menopause, you get dry, you get tight, you get itchy, you get uncomfortable, you get all these different things. All the ladies were telling me, I want to say 11 different issues once you go through menopause. And the solution for that was go to the drugstore, put on a cream. Or Patsy was told, just go sit in a warm bath. Or if you're like Donna Kay, she was told, just don't ever come back.
Wow.
Right, don't wear tight clothes, you can't exercise, you have to wear baggy clothes. So I brought in not only my chemist, but a biochemist and a gynecologist and said, okay, we need to fix this. They said, Liz, the only way to fix it is you have to do a cleanser and a moisturizer. This is clinically proven. So whether you buy Nakery or you don't buy Nakery, here's a couple of things you want to use for down there. One, you want it to be clean beauty. Two, you want it to be fragrance-free, glycerin-free. You want it to be pH balanced, because when you go through menopause and everything dries out, you feel that tightness, you feel uncomfortable. You want something that's going to actually work, that you don't have to keep reapplying over and over and over again. And really, Rebecca, this is why we created this, is because we had thousands and thousands of women say to me, I feel like I can't go on a date. I feel ashamed. Wow. I feel embarrassed. I feel like I can't even get out of the house because of how I feel down there.
And you think about it, because what you don't realize is the skin down there is different. And I love the fact that you got this gynecologist tested and approved. You're getting that 100% increase in your skin's hydration. This is going to be a game changer. No fragrance, no yucky chemicals. This is clean. It gives you that confidence back. It gives you the moisturization that you had for, you know, in your youth. And you're able to go about your life. What is the price tag on that for you? I say you're going to grab it with the cleanser. And we're going to get into the cleanser as well. But just to be able to go about your day, would you apply this in the morning and the night? What do you suggest, Liz?
Yes, first thing in the morning, but you can use it more than that. But really, once a day is all that you need. Just when you get dressed, put it on, and you're gonna get that immediate relief. So meaning that if you go through the day where you do feel dry, you feel tight, you feel uncomfortable, you don't wanna use, you know, different things from the drugstore that have fragrance in it, that aren't clean beauty. You want gynecologist tested, you want fragrance-free, you also want glycerin-free.
And I love that it's in this beautiful gel consistency. It's gonna soak right into the skin so that you can go about your day, put on your clothes, and have that confidence, right? It's like that little security blanket, and you know that it's good for your skin because it's clean beauty. It's been formulated and gynecologist tested. Grab this, but I wanna give you a system here. So, you need the cleanser. Like, start with the cleanser, trust me. If you grab this for the moisturization, you're gonna love it, but it really does start with that cleanser. So we have the intimate cleanser for you as well. And, you know, even in my 30s, I don't wanna use my same body products down there because I already know that the pH is different. You formulated this fragrance-free with the gynecologist to make sure it's just right.
Exactly, and so this is for the waist and below, just like the moisturizer. And you know, you and I were talking about what your doctor said.
Oh, well, you know, of course, he said, you know, after my exam, he said, well, you're good, like, I don't need to see you anymore. And I said, what do you mean? He said, well, you're 65. So I said, oh, so I'm 65 and nobody cares about my vagina? He said, well, no, unless you have a problem. And I'm thinking, yes, I have a big problem here. Because you know what? We moisturize our whole body. Why wouldn't we moisturize? You know, why wouldn't we concentrate on our intimate area, our vagina, really? Why, right. You know, I think it's wonderful because I have the confidence of, you know, you go to the drugstore, you don't, look at the label. Right. I mean, this is all clean beauty. You know, it gives you so much confidence just to be able to take care of every part of your body.
Right, right.
Really,
and knowing it's not just you, it happens to all of us.
Grab it for $3.99. Get both of them, the cleanser and the moisturizer. You'll see a difference. You have 30 days to see it as well. Okay, so the very first hair styling product is back here at HSN. It's the Bombshell. It's the Bombshell Burst. You've seen all the beauty editors talk about it. Maybe you read it in Us Weekly. You've seen it in Rolling Stone. It has been clinically tested to, of course, not only give you that volume, but to reduce frizz. We're going into summer months, into spring, that humidity. This is going to be your weapon. Increase the look of volume by 20%, even 24 hours later. So maybe you don't like to wash your hair every day. This is going to actually refresh it. It leaves a treatment on your hair. In fact, it leaves biotin and keratin on your hair. So if you want to replace your mousse, your dry shampoo, your hairspray, whatever product you're using out there that is supposed to reduce frizz, this is going to do everything. It's in a beautiful lightweight mousse. It's going to lift from root to tip. So once you spray it, you're going to want to put it in the root and then work it all the way down. It also, if you use heat tools, if you use a blow dryer, it gives you the heat protection. So it's replacing yet another product. Then it's giving you all of that volume, it's giving you the shine in the body, and it revives that dirty hair so that you can actually make your hairstyle last. And I don't know about you, I got a lot of hair and I don't like having to do it every day. So if I can make it last for 2 or 3 days, it's a game changer. Auto ship is available at the low price. So it's on sale for $19.95, $3.99 gets it home, and you can lock in that sale price with auto ship. Look how lightweight that is, wet or dry hair. Liz, I just have to say congratulations, because again, all of the beauty editors are talking about it, all of these big magazines. It's amazing, and I'm so excited for you, and that's why the customers are really loving it.
Yes, and especially if you're over 50 and you're saying, you know what, I have gray hair, I have sparse hair, I can see my scalp, I've got the receding hairline, I take a shower, I see the shedding going on. Here's what you're gonna love. You can use it in wet or dry hair, what Rebecca said. I use it in wet hair right when I get out of the shower, and all you're gonna do, you don't need a stylist, you don't need a special comb, you just take the bubbles, you massage it into your scalp, and it's almost like Pop Rocks. Remember Pop Rocks when you were a kid where those little bubbles kind of make the noise? That's what it sounds like. The bubbles actually move from your scalp to the ends, and all of a sudden, if you're someone that says, oh no, I have fine hair, I have fragile hair, I have no hair, look at the bombshell.
You better move over because my hair's growing.
Let me scoot.
She needs more space. Make room for the hair. Big hair.
But look at this. Look
at this, I have hair. My sisters, I hope they're watching. Do you believe it? I'm doing this commercial. Look.
Right. So here's the funny story about Donna Kay. We were walking out of the building and she said, oh, I heard you're launching a hair product. And I said, yeah. She said, well, whatever you do, you don't want to use me. And I said, wait, why?
You're like, you need to pick another model for it.
My 4 sisters told me I was born with the worst hair. My ears stick out. I have bald spots around my hairline. And I said, well, then you're going to be our model. She said, what?
Look at her.
Yeah. Look at her hair.
Yes.
Exactly. Without a teasing comb, without a dryer, without a hairspray, it actually will hold your style for days. It is the greatest hair product, and I know that's a bold statement to make. There's a lot of hair products on the market, but to have something that replaces the teasing comb, the volumizer, the root lifter, the hairspray, the dry shampoo in one is really a breakthrough. And you know, with Nakery, we have to run clinicals on everything. We actually ran clinicals on this, and it's clinically proven to lift, redensify, and add volume. One of my favorite ingredients that you just saw there was called Amaze SP. That has style retention and redensifies the actual hair follicle. Now, see those 3 ingredients? If you're someone that says, I've got the hair shedding, like Donna Kay, and you're noticing that you have a few bald spots, you have the receding hairline, biotin, panthenol, yes, and keratin, there we go, the 3 together, she put in a complex, my chemist, and said, Liz, I'm telling you, your ladies that are complaining about going to church and then you see a sea of bald spots in front of you, or they're getting all that hair shedding.
You know, I don't shed, my hair doesn't shed anymore. Seriously, I used to get really worried. He goes, you know, you take a shower and like, oh, that's not good. If you have really fine hair, every one is important. And it's also, after like the next day, because if I comb it out, it's shiny because of the biotin. It really is, I like it as much the next day. What I like about this though too is, you know, I woke up, I was 5'2", now I'm like 5'5".
Right. Listen, big hair will never go out of style, and I love the fact that even, you know, it can get so big that you might want to take a brush to it, and then you can manipulate it any way that you want. And that's what I love about it too, because it's replacing the hairspray. It holds your look in place. It also is your hair refresher, so that yes, even after 24 hours, or if you want to extend that blow dry that you did at the beginning of the week for a couple of days, you can do that. It refreshes the hair and leaves a hair treatment. Also, up to 450 degrees of heat protection. So think about the ones I just lifted off. That's like 4 or 5 different products that's all replaced just in this. And it's from a foam to an elixir. So I love that, yes, you can use it in wet hair. You can use it in dry hair. Look how quickly, do you see that little Pop Rocks effect right there? How it's just dissolving root to tip, and it's giving you everything you want, combating frizz, clinically proven to give you that volume. And then again, replacing that yucky dry shampoo that honestly leaves this deposit. I personally don't love it. And stop using the teasing combs, because that's only breaking your hair. But if you deal with bald spots, fine hair, flat hair, frizzy hair, this is gonna be your solution, and you can lock it in on auto ship. So that low price, normally it's $30, now it's $19.95. You lock in and reserve it at that low price and free shipping and handling, Liz.
Okay, quickly, I wanna show you on Galena how to use it. So if you woke up this morning, you're saying, yep, I'm like Galena, I've got the, you know, swimmer's cap hair, whatever you wanna call it. I have flat, lifeless hair. You just take 1 or 2 pumps, you massage it into your hair. And here's the thing, those bubbles do the work for you. You will notice that your hair gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and it stays for days. If you're like me where you have fine, thin hair and you have to use a half a can of hairspray, no hairspray. It has Amaze SP, so it will actually hold your style for days. It doesn't matter if you live in Florida where it's hot and humid, but look at the difference. So if you are like so many saying, yes, I have fine, thin hair, I'm noticing I'm getting that receding hairline, I'm getting the shedding, it is your all-in-one. So Galena just showed you in dry hair. I use it in wet hair when I wake up in the morning after I get out of the shower. And even if you have fine hair, or if you're like Christine and you're saying, you know what, I damaged my hair, too many perms, I've basically fried my hair, you just take it and watch this. Massage it into the scalp, or you could do the ends, but I like using it in the scalp, and wait until you see your hair just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Even if you air dry and don't even use a hair dryer, wait till you see how big your hair gets.
You were talking about, I'm really worried because as we get older, you're saying that the shedding happens.
Yes,
I'm already still dealing with that postpartum. I'm like, so it just never ends and never stops.
Right, and you have a complex in here, a biotin, keratin, and panthenol, that when you, like Donna Kay was saying, when you look at on the ground, you're not gonna see all of that. But look at her hair. Fried, thin hair to bombshell hair.
Well, think about it, a lot of people too, they use rollers, right, to get the bounce, but how much work is that? This is like a low maintenance, all-in-one for a hair treatment, a refresher, a volumizer, a heat protectant, a frizz reducer. I could keep going, And the fact that I can use it on wet to dry, you have the opportunity to lock in the sale price. It's under $20 today, $3.99 on Flex. Even if you want to try it, you're like, okay, that's me. I've got fine flat hair. I deal with frizz. It's about to be spring and summer. Get it home for $3.99. It's free shipping and handling. All of the magazines are talk about it. Go read about it in Us Weekly if you do an internet search. Grab it while we have it in stock and reserve it on the low price on auto ship. I mean, look at our girls. You've got thinning, you've got bald spots. Look at that, gone, gone.
And there's no work. You just take one or two pumps, massage it in, and then those bubbles do the work for you. They lift, they add volume, and look at her style.
Beautiful.
Boom.
That style's gonna last a couple days too.
I know. And it's your dry shampoo, did we mention?
Yes, and stop using the yucky stuff that's in the other dry shampoos.
That clogs your follicle, no.
Grab this, grab it while we still have it in auto ship. I want to give you a little tease of what's coming up before we move on in the show. So what you're taking a look at right here is this magic body spray with magnesium. It's part of that skin recovery line. This is what Liz has been doing best. It's one of her newer collections, but she wants you to feel amazing and get your best night's sleep. Now, you're going to apply this to your hands, your necks, your shoulders, your knees, your feet, your back, wherever you have these aches and pains, but also if you struggle with pain, I like to spray it right on the bottoms of my feet, rub it in, go to bed. Absolutely and amazing. Now, Kyle, how many already spoken for? 9,000. No auto ship on this. So that's coming up. $4.99 free shipping and handling gets that home. I have your anti-ager night cream in a bottle on the other side of this break. I'm going to take a quick break and we'll be right back with that. It's your beauty sleep in a bottle.
Food has always been my passion, but the truth is, even in the world's best kitchens, the tools can really make or break a chef. That's why I've developed this incredible, innovative line for HSN. It makes the prep easy, and it also makes the cooking a whole lot of fun. From my kitchens to your tables. Let's turn the everyday into gourmet.
HSN's big spring sale is here. Sunny up your weekend and save up to 30% off on thousands of items, plus up to 60% off all clearance. Don't miss big spring deals for extra sunny savings you gotta get before they're gone. Now through Monday.
As a chef, cooking's not only my job, it's a passion. And I know the importance of having the right tools. Enter Kitchen HQ. From high-performance cookware to time-saving gadgets. Kitchen HQ tools are designed to make cooking easier, faster, and more enjoyable for cooks at all levels. And they're affordably priced. Kitchen HQ can help you master any meal exclusively at HSN.
Be the first to know when your favorite brands and celebrities will be on HSN. Submit your email for when to watch directly at the bottom of an hsn.com product page. You'll receive email notification every time your favorite brands will be live on HSN.
Welcome back into HSN. Thank you for spending your Sunday with us. I hope you've grabbed your coffee. We're doing everything Nakery Beauty for the last hour and a half. I hope you stick with us for the next 30 minutes, but I did want to stop down and let you know what I'm wearing. It's the perfect transition into spring. This beautiful dress right here, buttoned down with a beautiful tie, is by Juliana. It's the belted button front dress. I'm wearing the fuchsia colorway in the extra small, a little fun on the bottom. It's so lightweight and breathable. You're going to wear it all the way into spring and the summer months, maybe even to fall as well. We have black and we have another colorway for you. I think it's coral. Yes, coral. Extra small to 3X. Just go to hsn.com, type in host closet, and you can always find what the hosts are wearing right there and get yours home. I want to give you a quick reminder because this is literally going to be a sellout. It is the Skin Recovery R&R Night Body Balm with Magnesium. Earlier in the hour, we sold out of auto ship. Now I have 300 total left. This is last call, 11,400 already spoken for. I needed to remind you of that because it's normally $44. Today it's $24.95, but this is truly the best night's sleep. Valerian root, melatonin, magnesium, mineral salts. Incredible balm. If you deal with sagging skin, dry skin, wrinkles, and skin texture, it also addresses that as well. Clinically tested and proven. So grab it before it's gone. I have 300, and then we won't see it for several months. Okay. We're talking about that beauty sleep in a bottle while you're sleeping. I'm talking about that 8-hour sleep if you can get it. Lift Tox is clinically tested and proven to tighten your skin, to lift your sagging skin overnight. That crepey skin that you're dealing with, look at this. Look on this before and after in just one night's sleep, one use. You see how much deeper the lines are around the eyes? Look how much smoother. Even the crepiness of the skin, the looseness of it. Do you see how much tighter, firmer, and plumper it looks? We have this available in auto ship. We dropped the price. It's normally normally $55. What you are seeing in these results is now down to $39.95. We have it on auto ship, so you can lock in that price before it goes back up to $55. But if you have that loose, like turkey neck look in your neck, while you sleep, you're gonna get these results that you're seeing right here in one use. So if you wanna fight those lines and wrinkles, grab the Lift Tox while we have it. Liz? We have it on auto ship, which is fantastic, especially now that you can grab it for $39.95 when it's normally $55.
And here's what's exciting. It is the most powerful night treatment ever. Now, if you're like myself and you were a little skeptical, thinking, you know what, do I really need a day? Do I really need a night? Does it really matter? Yes, because at night is when our body's actually producing collagen, not in the morning, not during the day. And Nakery, we become experts when it comes to sagging of the skin. So there's a new technology called Coloxal. Coloxal will actually boost your skin's collagen. Now, why is that important? Because when we get over 50, we lose 30% of our collagen, and then it just starts to go downhill from there. It's actually almost like driving a car. It just gets faster and faster that we're losing our collagen. You put this on before you go to bed at night. You're gonna use it on your face, you're gonna use it on your neck. And if you have not just a few lines and wrinkles, but you have sagging skin, deep wrinkles, crepey skin, you will be amazed that in one night, look at the tightness, look at the firmness. Because again, I know, it has the most, I was telling you, I used it this morning, which I know, I'm a little obsessed with this product, because it has new technology that really goes after sagging of the skin. So it has a proprietary complex that you probably have never heard of called Coloxal, that when you put it on your body at night, well, your face and your neck, what you will notice is that when you wake up the next morning and do your own before and after, you will be obsessed, because it's actually between 11:30 and I want to say 2:15 in the morning. That is the only window of time that our body is producing collagen. So during that window of time is when you want to use the strongest, most powerful ingredients. That's what the Night Lift Tox has inside of here. So it's a complex that's time released while you are sleeping, but if your number one concern is sagging, you've got the jowls, you've got deep wrinkles, wait until you try this.
You saw the difference. And you want to lift, you want to firm, you want deep wrinkle, not just fine lines and wrinkles. We're talking about deep, the worst of the worst. While you're sleeping, while you're already sleeping, you're gonna be doing it anyway. Why not let this go to work? The consistency is really beautiful. You can see it is nice and thick and decadent. I'm gonna show you right here. And then the application. So you can see a little bit goes a very long way. I'm gonna spread this out all the way around. So all over your face, all over your neck and décolleté. I'm even suggesting, do you have crepiness and looseness on your knees, on your elbows, that area? I would even apply a little bit there. Yes, you're gonna do it at night, but those clinicals show that even 30 minutes, we saw an improvement in skin firmness and crepiness, and then after 8 hours, even more.
Exactly. When you look at her 11 lines in this before, what I want you to notice is not just the 11 lines, but this is what happens when we sag. Everything goes down and it goes in. It goes down and it goes in. So to have this new technology of Coloxal, which is boosting your skin's own natural collagen, you have Phytogen, you have Feminage, new ingredients that have never been used in the beauty industry until now.
Wow.
It really is a breakthrough. You're not just putting on, you know, a little hyaluronic acid and squalene,
right?
You know, which are nice, you know, for hydration. This is going after deep wrinkles, sagging of the skin, using new technologies that are clinically proven to lift sagging skin. So if you are in that over 50 club and you're saying, you know what, I've got the jowls, I'm noticing that everything is going down, it's going inward, what can I do? You will know why this is the most powerful skincare product that we make.
It is. It's a reparative powerhouse. So if you're trying or wanting rather to wake up looking lifted, tighter, smoother, you need to apply this. You're gonna take it all over the face on clean skin, on the neck, on the décolleté. You saw the results, but then it got clinically tested and proven to actually show that it does improve the skin's firmness, the looseness of the skin tightened, not only after an 8-hour sleep, but pretty quickly. And that's why Liz sometimes rocks this at in the morning, because
yes,
you see the difference in 30 minutes and it lays beautifully under makeup. But you have an opportunity here to lock in this $55 product for this incredible low price of $39.95 and lock that deal in on auto ship. So even if you want to start using this, see if you see that difference in one night, after a week, after 2 weeks. We give you 30 days. You can get it home on a flex payment. We have 5 flex payments. So that means for interest-free for 5 months, get it home for $7.99. Free shipping and handling. You have 30 nights to try this out, and if you don't see the difference, if you don't wake up with tighter, more rejuvenated skin, plumper, deep lines gone, smoothed out, send it right back. But do you want to see this before and after? This brand new technology. Liz, tell us a little bit about that technology again, and yet still clean.
Yes, and it identifies, it knows that your body has gone through menopause. So Phytogen and Feminage actually will help with that loss that happens when you go through menopause, and all of a sudden, it's like you've fallen off a cliff. You look in the mirror and you've lost 30% of your collagen within a 5-year window. Right, which causes that laxity, which causes the sagging, which causes everything, the fat pads to kind of slide down. You put Lift Tox on, and again, the reason why at night, and if you're like me going, do I really need a night cream? Did I really need something like this? Yes, because my scientists and my chemists inform me that during a 3-hour window, you want to have the strongest, most powerful ingredients to help, because that's the only time of day that our body is producing collagen. So when you look at someone as beautiful as Galena, who's a bombshell that just came in the room, and you see what happens when we sag, because when we sag, as you can see in her before, it goes down, it goes in. It goes down, it goes in. You put your Lift Tox night on and wait until you see.
Galena's like, I woke up like this.
Exactly.
She's like, I actually woke up like this because it's working for you while you sleep.
Right, exactly. So your body isn't trying to, you know, during the day, we've got UV, you've got pollution, you have all these different things that your body's fighting off, all these environmental aggressors. At night is when your body is not doing that, so you want to use the strongest, most powerful ingredients and new technology, especially the Coloxal, because that is your collagen booster. So if you woke up this morning and you're saying, Liz, I have sagging skin, I have deep wrinkles, I'm trying 5 different products, I don't know what to do, you put this on and you wake up, you look in the mirror, and you will get excited. You will say, wait a second, the jowls, I don't have that U shape. I don't have those deep 11 lines in one night. Clinically proven.
One night.
Yes.
One night. You have 30 nights to try this here at HSN. We give you 30 days. It's $7.99 to get home on a flex payment. Free shipping and handling to see this. Do you have those deep 11 lines? Do you have the nasolabial folds? Do you see the looseness where it's caving in? The deep fine lines and wrinkles? This is a power-packed, truly a powerhouse to wake up looking lifted, younger, rejuvenated, and you can lock in that deal on auto ship. So before it goes back up to $55, lock it in on auto ship. Get it today for under $40. That's $7.99 if you want to put down one flex payment. We cover free shipping and handling. You have 30 days to see the difference that we're showing you in just one use. Okay, so your item number is 085987 if you want to get that light lift repair cream home today. But I want to hit on your cleanser because this collagen cleanser specifically is like double duty. Many of us have the double cleanse deal that we're doing. We also have an exfoliator. We also have a toner. We also have a serum. If you want to do lazy girl skincare right here, this one we can hardly keep in stock. It's one of our best sellers, and we have auto ship on it. It's your Youth Revealer Collagen Cleanser. It is your deep cleanse, your exfoliator, your toner, and your serum because it leaves a serum on your skin after you cleanse. Look at that. Look how much more luminous, tighter, supple cleanse. It's like a hydrofacial in a bottle, truly. We have it on auto ship. You're already cleansing your face, so why not get a product that does it already, especially if you want to keep your skincare system basic, but it's a nice 5 fluid ounce. The fact that it does everything, Liz, thank you. Thank you.
I know.
So grab it, 088100, lock in the sale price on auto ship. Free shipping and handling, $3.99 to get home. And then Liz, quickly, online ends today, 3-pack of your hyaluronic fragrances. Tell me quickly about these.
Okay, quick. So you're getting 3 perfumes, 5 ounces, no alcohol. They're in hyaluronic acid, so that means you're gonna get this beautiful perfume that lasts 4 to 6 hours, sprayed on your face, your hair, your body, in your favorite fragrance. So whether you choose tropical therapy, I think there's Cabana Sunset still left. Vanilla Blossom is a white floral mixed in vanilla, but you're getting 3 of them. Mother's Day.
Oh, great gift.
2 for yourself.
One for your sister. What, I mean,
yes,
oh, it's fantastic.
Birthday, you're getting 3 of them.
$87 if you purchased all 3 of these separately. Fewer than 900 available. It's now $17.95. That's a steal. Free shipping and handling today. 5 flex. This is an easy gift, and keep one for yourself because you're getting 3 and you don't have to choose. Just choose your scent. Okay, we're gonna wrap it up with this one. This Skin Recovery Magic Body Spray with the magnesium. This is the one that I spray 3 sprays on each foot, rub it in, go to bed. When I tell you you're gonna get that restful beauty sleep, it's that fast absorption of the magnesium because your skin is your largest organ and some of us are taking supplements, but when you get this on your skin, you're gonna feel the difference. So if you have aches and pains, if you struggle to go to sleep, spray this on the hands, the neck. Maybe you carry all of that tension in your shoulders. Your knees are achy. Your feet, you've been on it all day and you just need that restful therapeutic feel on your feet. Your back, spray it all over. You just need 3 sprays and it absorbs through the skin so quickly. It is power packed with aloe, lavender oil and eucalyptus, arnica, turmeric, and of course, magnesium. And it smells fantastic. You marry this with the other skin recovery products, you have a system that once again, makes you look forward to going to sleep. Why the spray though, Liz? What inspired you to create this spray?
Yes, again, it was in a focus group and we were sharing stories. I was sharing my stories, you were sharing your stories. We were talking about Charlie horses and swollen feet and having the leg cramps, all these different things. And I said to my chemist, I said, so is there anything that we could do? She said, yes, it's gonna be very expensive, but you can use magnesium chloride. So magnesium chloride is responsible for stress, anxiety, sore muscles, Charlie horses, puffy feet. My feet actually sometimes will get as huge. Like you probably would be like, whose feet are those? And I would have to go sit in an Epsom salt bath for at least a half an hour every single night just to help with the swollen feet. So my chemist said, Liz, so you want to get it on the body. I said, so should we do something that maybe is a gummy or something like that? And she's like, no, magnesium chloride, the best way to get it is through the skin. So what you're gonna do, and I'm a hoarder of this product, I will tell you it's my favorite Nakery product, hands down. If I was on a desert island, I'd have water and I'd have 3 of these. I carry 2 in every handbag. I have 1 on my nightstand, probably 3 on my bathroom sink right now. So here's how I use it. You get out of the shower or bath, you wake up in the morning before you get dressed, be proactive. Okay, so use it on those areas, you know, where you carry your tension. Maybe it's your shoulders, maybe you carry it on your neck like I do as well. So I spray it there, I spray my shoulders, then I get dressed to go about my day. Then at night, if you are busy, you're out and about, and then you come home and then you start to get the cramps, you start to get the tightness, you start to get the Charlie horses, and someone says to you, go eat a banana, you know, or eat 20 bananas because of the potassium. So this has 10% magnesium chloride. So even if you are in the middle of something, so there was a host here who actually one of her toes was turning the wrong, she was like hunched over, and I had the spray because I keep it, if you ever see me, say, Liz, spray my feet for me because I always carry it with me, but I sprayed it on her foot for her, gone. So you get that, right, because it's absorbing through the skin. And because we are all so deficient when it comes to magnesium chloride, you get that immediate relief.
Yes, and the ingredient deck. Like, I'm all about the ingredients. If you're an ingredient hunter and you're looking at the products, first of all, this is clean beauty. But then you turn it around and you're reading this list, and it's a very short list, which is a good indicator, because that means you're getting all the actives. 10% magnesium, that's the highest that you can get. Arnica, so if you deal with the free radical aggressors that are out there, how about turmeric, fighting against free radicals as well? Aloe, the moisturization to plump the appearance of skin. You are getting it all because it goes right to work for your achy hands, your neck, your shoulders, your knees, your feet, your back. On top of that, you do get valerian root. You do get the lavender and eucalyptus oil that we love that just gives us that peace, right? That's why we love a spa. You get all of that with 3 sprays. I shake it up. I love to spray it on the bottom of my feet. Whatever your area is, this product specifically and the pain cream sit on my nightstand. I use them both interchangeably, but this is my one that I go to the most. And I love that you did a spray and not a gummy, and you listen to your chemist, because it gets right in there. Your skin absorbs it right away, and magnesium just loves the skin. You need to get it. Over 9,300 already sold on this one product right here. Do I have it on? I don't have it on auto ship. So that means you need to stock up if you love it. I know you've got like 3 in every different room.
Yes,
but
I'm a hoarder of this, and if it sells out, it's probably my fault. But here's one product I would definitely say you probably want to carry in your handbag. I'm not a big fan of that, but because it's something that just works so fast, you know, if you're on the go, let's just say you're out shopping, you're out and about, and all of a sudden you kind of go, oh, I'm getting that kind of tightness in my thigh. Or you're like me and you start to get the swollen, like my feet just get crazy. You just miss this on, just like that, and boom, you're done. One quick tip I do want to say is that at night, you also want to spray the bottoms of your feet, rub your feet together, and wow.
That's my go-to. You know, the convenience of it, first of all, but I like to say I spray my cramps away. So my thing is I have bunions, and then I have those rogue toes. So it's like, they're not even
that's what they're called.
Yeah, that's rogue. Because I'm looking, is that attached to me, actually? But they are. And and it hurts. You know, I'm like, I'm gonna hurry up, get the spray. And it works immediately. And that, you need it instantly. And so of course, it's like right there. So like in 2 seconds.
It's Donna Kay's secret weapon. Yes, in her handbag.
Be proactive, you know, if you already know, and maybe you're like so many of us that get it throughout the night where your legs, they can't stop moving, or maybe it's your partner that you share your room with.
Yes.
Whatever it is, use it then before you go to bed. Do a couple of mists on your legs, and then one more tip is that spray on the bottoms of your feet, rub your feet together.
You know, that feels so good. I love that part. And of course, I think about Liz every time. Oh, okay, Liz, tell me to do. And it's kind of dreamy, like you're sort of setting your mind. It's so different, really.
It is.
Who does that?
Right.
We do.
Right. Well, you know what? It's also about how you feel. And, you know, again, you know, if you don't sleep and if you start to get these things throughout the night, and then you can't go back to sleep, to have something that you just missed on. And you're doing it proactively even before you get into bed at night, and you're not, to be perfectly honest, I have it like a couple there as that insurance policy, just in case it
it's
comes
like part
back.
of your night ritual that you look forward to. Again, I'm like, oh, I'm popping into bed, I sit down, I do my little spray. Sometimes I put socks on if I feel like it or not, and just get right into bed because it absorbs so quickly. And to know it really, you know, I'm wearing 5-inch heels, walking on my feet all day. Maybe you work on your feet, you have aches and pains, you carry it in your shoulders. Spray this all over. I love that, you know, maybe you don't want to deal with a body cream and you don't need help. You just spray it and go. Nobody needs to rub it in for you. So grab it while we have it, $4.99. $4.99 to get home, 30 days, free shipping and handling. Get it while we have it, because we are not able to bring it to you on auto ship, just single ship. This is the highest level of magnesium at 10%. So if you want to get this home for free, how about this? You haven't signed up for the HSN credit card? Today's the day to do so, because we don't always do this. If you sign up today, we'll give you $25 towards whatever you decide to put in that cart. Everything Nakery is free shipping and handling, so you don't have to worry about that. You get this spray home for free by taking advantage of it, and there's no annual fee. No sign-up fee, just extra perks every single time you use that card. So really, this is the opportunity to do it today. But I don't know what you worked out with your chemist, but to be able to get the 10% level, I mean, most products that have magnesium in it, what are we looking at?
2.
Oh, geez.
Right, and they don't do anything. I would never create something that just says it's gonna do something and it doesn't do something. I want you to use it and get the results and get that relief and feel amazing. It does also have arnica in it, so if you are the person that bruises easily, because guess what, as we also get over 60, it's harder for us to recover from a bruise. It usually will take a few weeks versus a few days, because our skin does get very thin. Again, spray this on and watch it disappear. You're not gonna walk around. I don't know if I told you all the story about Patsy, who had a bruise on her entire arm. And she's like, oh, it eventually, and then days and days. And I said, Patsy, you know you have the spray. Just spray it on there. And she was like, oh yeah, it has arnica on it. And then boom, it was gone. So it is this product that you feel incredible. Again, over 90% of us are deficient when it comes to magnesium chloride. Magnesium chloride, the best way to get it is through the skin. It's responsible for so many things. In fact, the first time you use it, and it's nothing bad, it's a slight little tingle. That's gonna tell you how deficient you are when it comes to magnesium. But then the second time you use it, you won't feel that tingle, but that's just kind of waking up your body, letting you know that you are highly deficient when it comes to magnesium. Spray it on your shoulders if you get a lot of tension headaches, if you get a lot of, you carry your stress in your shoulders, spray it on like you were saying, Rebecca, and then don't forget the legs and the feet every single day.
Guess what? We're almost, actually, we're over half of the quantity that we brought in gone already. And the fact that we have this on auto ship means you lock in that sale price and you reserve any future payments or future products that you want to get. So you can always customize that. That's why I want to suggest that you need to hurry up right now, because look at that. Over 9,642 already spoken for, and we're now more than half gone. So lock it in. You could even get it home for $4.99, free shipping and handling. Start spraying, because you have up to 30 nights to try it out. If you don't see these results, and not just 30 nights, this is a product that you can use during the day, on the go. Leave it in your handbag as your little secret weapon. This is the highest form of magnesium chloride that you can get in a product, at 10%, and it absorbs right away into the skin. 3 sprays on your feet, spray it on those achy muscles, wherever it is, you know, and it's crippling, right? When you deal with this pain, with these disturbances throughout the day, it takes away from your joy. It takes away from doing the things that you normally want to do. Spray and go about your day while we still have it in stock, Liz. I can't even believe free shipping and handling at $4.99 to get this home and start to see and feel those results and get that joy and that independence back.
Yes, I couldn't use the balm earlier because, you know,
you didn't want to go to sleep.
I don't want to go to sleep. I got to drive, right? But this, I can go ahead, you can spray it on, and if you have the tightness, if you have that tension in your muscles, or maybe you're the person that just keeps moving your legs throughout the night, or it's your partner, spray them. Spray them and wait until you see. Right?
I'm just tossy-turvy. I'm just a terrible, you know. And they say it's DNA. I can't help it. So this does help, because, you know, you have to learn what tools help you get to sleep. That is the crucial part of this. Yep. Get rid of the pain. Get some sleep.
It couldn't be easier. It literally could. And how many, let me tell you, I've tried so many different supplements. I have to swallow like 4 pills to get magnesium.
Yeah.
I can just spray this. It's not in a gummy form. She gave us the highest concentration. Your skin absorbs it right away. The lucky ones already have nabbed it. Make sure you get yours before we're gone. Already half of quantity spoken for, and I don't have auto ship on this. So you need to stock up if you already know you love it and you keep one on your, your counter, one on your nightstand, one for your partner. Get it while we have it. Get it while we have it in stock. $4.99 on Flex today, since we have 5 Flex as well, and free shipping and handling. Your item number is 862633. Okay, can I bring it back for a couple minutes, Kyle? Okay. We had a quick mention, and we have sold over 300, and I do not want you to miss out. That intimate cleanser. gynecologist tested and approved, fragrance-free, clean beauty. The moisturization and just the odor, like this is perfect for the skin down there.
It is, and you know, it's interesting because, you know, so many of you have written to me and thousands of you are saying, Liz, finally a solution where if you are in that over 50 club, like so many of us, and you're saying, I have dryness, I have tightness, I feel uncomfortable, I'm using who knows what from the drugstore, creams and lotions, this is gynecologist tested, it's clean beauty for the waist down. You will get that relief. So again, dry, tight, uncomfortable, odor. Don't use something that's not clean beauty, that isn't glycerin-free and fragrance-free, and you wanna make sure that it actually says gynecologist tested, and you get that relief. Because it's incredible. It's really is, it's life-changing when you go through menopause and everything dries out and everyone tells you,
I mean, and you need a cleanser. You know, in Europe they have bidets. We don't. This is not in America. This is really what we need.
Right.
Unless you want to build, you know, bidet, which we used to do as builders. But you know, hey, most Americans, this is, you know, new. This is
right. And to have something that gives you a solution. And so many of you, and this is new. We just launched it in January, and all of you have been writing to me saying, "Wow, Liz, I don't have the dryness. I don't have the tightness. I don't have the odor. I feel confident now, and I thought it was just me that I had a problem." But in turn, it's just using the right products for down there.
Especially because the skin down there is different, the pH level, so it has been gynecologist approved and clinically tested and proven to improve your skin's moisturization and your moisture barrier. So grab the cleanser, lock it in also with the moisturizer, so that when you get out of the shower, put the moisturizer on. Now you can wear your favorite clothes, your favorite jeans, and be moisturized and not itchy and dry. If you get both today, it's under $8 on a flex payment, free shipping and handling. Hurry up, these are flying. You're gonna see the difference, and then they're gynecologist approved and clean. So I think we brought in all of the top best sellers, Liz. We tried to just smash it all in there, and I'm so excited that you picked them up. Liz Folse, the founder and owner of Nakery Beauty. Thank you so much, my friend.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
All right, thank you for shopping with us. In our final 15 seconds, I'm going to toss it over to one of my very best friends, Valerie Stupp. You're going to hang out with her this morning, so enjoy it and happy shopping. Happy Sunday, everyone.